Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I am your host, your dost, and as usual, always in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. Again with the part 2 of Witwise Global Actual Aptitude question asked. And these were the question asked on 30th July. The recruitment examination was held on 30th July. My part 1 was the question which were asked on 3rd July. So it looks like same. I'll keep the link in the description, or the playlist Bitwide Global is there. You can watch that first part also. As far as their recruitment process is concerned, the aptitude test is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sections, starting with abstract reasoning. 6 MCQ need to be answered in 10 minutes. Then analytical ability need to be answered in 10 minutes. Numerical ability need to be answered in 10 minutes. Data analysis. Data analysis is actually DI, where they ask you 8 questions. I'm producing one session on this data analysis DI, which were asked in Bitwise Global Examination. And verbal ability, then hands-on programming 3 coding need to be done in 60 minutes, and SQL 9 MCQ need to be answered in 10 minutes. So today in this session I've selected 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 8 questions, which are basically from analytical ability and numerical ability combined. So on this note, on this happy note, let's begin now. Jenny bought 5 bottles, 7 plates, and 4 spoons. Robin bought 6 bottles, 8 spoons, and 14 plates, for an amount which was half more than Jenny has paid. Suppose Jenny had paid 100 rupees for this, then Robin had paid 150, 50%, half more than 100 rupees. Now what percent of the total amount paid by Jenny out of rupees 100, how much is being paid by Jenny for the bottles, for these 5 bottles? See, these two are the culprit now, because we need the value of B. This is 7,4 and this is 14,8. It is just double. So simply 100 minus 5B is cost of 7P plus 4S. Let me multiply this by 2. This becomes cost of 14P plus 4S, and their cost according to Robin's transaction is 150 minus 6B. So we have 200 minus 10B equals 150 minus 6B, or 4B equals 250. But Jenny have bought 5 bottles, so cost of 5 bottles would be 50 into 5 by 4, that is 62.50. 12.5 into 5, 62.50. So out of rupees 100, Jenny have invested 62.50 rupees for the purchase of 5 bottles. What percent of the total amount paid by Jenny was paid for the bottle? 62.50 out of 100. That's why I have taken 100, so that it becomes easy for us to calculate in percentages. It is simply 62.50%. Option C fits in. A glass is filled with milk. We have a glass which is filled with milk, such that the weight of glass alone is 25% of its weight when it is filled up with milk. Suppose the total weight is 100 grams. Suppose. Then weight of glass is 25% of 100 grams, that is 25 grams. And then the weight of milk in it would be 100 minus 25, that is 75. Now some of the milk is removed from the glass. Glass remain same, but some of the milk is removed. And now the weight of the glass along with the remaining milk is 50% of the original total weight. That means this weight is now only 50 grams. Now one thing is very clear, that weight of glass will not change. That was 25 grams earlier, this will remain at 25 grams now also. Now the milk weight, which was 75 grams, now it is 50 minus 25, that is 25 gram only. So milk which was 75 grams, now only 25 gram is left. What part of the milk was removed from the glass? How much is removed from the glass? 50 gram, that is 75 minus 25. Now part means we need to answer in proportion. Proportion is how much removed? 50. What was the original? 75. So how much is removed? 2/3 of the milk is removed. What part of the milk is removed? 2/3 of the milk is removed. That is in option B. I hope you people still remembers Rule 8, CM rule, that is applicable in case of time and work. If not, please go through it. Link is there in the description. Simply, A can complete a piece of work in X days, B can complete in Y days, or if A plus B can complete in X days and B in Y days, then to find the value of A, we need to subtract these two. So we get A as, and the rule of subtraction is simply product by difference. Product by difference. In time and work frame, whenever we subtract things, we use product by difference, and whenever we add thing, we use product by sum. I'll use this rule maybe like 2 to 3 times in solving this question, and how quickly we can do this. Ashok and Mohan can do a piece of work in 12 days. A plus M doing it in 12 days. Mohan and Vinod in 15 days. M plus B in 15. Ashok is twice as good a workman as Vinod. In how much time will Mohan alone can do the work? Okay. If I subtract these two, I'll get A minus B. And what is the rule for subtraction? Product by difference. With the time, we will do product by difference. 12 into 15 by 15 minus 12 is 3. That will give us 60. So the time difference between A and B is 60. Now it is given that Ashok is twice as good man as Vinod. That means if Ashok is completing work in X days, Vinod is completing the same work in 2x days. Now, if I use A minus B here, what I'll end up getting? Again, product by difference. Product is 2x square and difference is x. That means this time should be 2x. Now we can compare these two. 2x is equals to 60. Therefore, x is 30. We need the time taken by Mohan. Either we can start with Vinod or we can do up with Ashok also. So Ashok will take 30 days to complete. A plus M is 12. A alone is 30. Then M alone will take again product by difference. 12 into 30 by 12 minus 30 minus 12 is 18. 6, 2, 6, 3 and 10. 20 days. The same formula used 3 times in succession to find the answer. Mohan alone will do it in 20 days. Two mixtures of rice and wheat, the first of which contains 0.8 kg and the second 0.6 kg of rice. First mixture rice is 0.8 kg and second mixture rice is 0.6 kg were poured together and 10 kg of a new rice wheat mixture was obtained. New mixture is of 10 kg. Find the weight of the first and the second mixture in the new mixture. If the first mixture is known to contain 10% more of rice than the second. Okay. So if this contain X% rice, this contain X plus 10% rice. And the weight is 10 kg. We can use option here directly if we want. Isn't it? 5 kg, 5 kg. So if I take 5 kg, then 0.6 is how much of 5 kg? Then 0.8 should be 10% more than that. If I go for 4 and 6, because 6 is looking good. 6, if I take 6 kg of second mixture, 0.6 is 10%. And if I take 4 kg of the first mixture, then 0.8 will become 2. That is 20%. Bingo, it fits in. It fits in. 20% is 10% more than 10%. That means the weight they are looking out for is 4 kg and 6 kg. Or if we take X and Y, then another variable Z will also come in. Then 0.6 would be Z% of X and 0.8 would be Z plus 10% of 10 minus X. Then we need to solve this. 0.6 into, that is 60, X is 60 by, or Z, 60 by Z. X is 60 by Z, and here 80 by Z plus 10 equals 10 minus X. So therefore 10 minus this is also equals to X. If we compare these two, I'll end up getting the value of Z for sure, and that would be 60 by Z equals 10Z plus 100 minus 80 is 20 by Z plus 10. Let me delete this 0. 6Z plus 60 equals Z square plus 2Z. Z square minus 4Z minus 60 is 0. And 10 and 6 will get X minus 10 into X plus 6 is 0. Sorry, Z. And then Z is equals to 10. We can frame equation and solve this. Why not? But if it is possible to do it with the options, do it with the options. 4 kg and 6 kg will fit in. That is for sure. We have find the value of Z, and then we can also find the value of X very easily. Z is 10. Then X is 60 by Z, that is 6. So we know that this we have taken X kgs, this is 6 kg, and the remaining would be 4 kg. Option B fits in. Pointing to a woman in a photograph, a man said, not many, it is men. A man said, man is saying, she is the only daughter of my wife's mother-in-law. My wife's mother-in-law means my mother. So she is the only daughter of my mother. That means she is my sister. How is woman related to the man? Women is sister of this man. Option C fits in. Read the following information and answer the question. A plus sign means this, minus, multiply, cross and divide. P divided R means P is daughter of R. P is daughter of R. Then R plus S. R is father of S, R plus S. R is father of S. R is father of S. One more sibling here with P, because P is daughter of R. Then S plus Q. S is father of Q. S is father of Q. So this is there. Which of the following is true? P is the daughter of Q. No. P is supposed to be aunt of Q. Q is the aunt of P. No. P is the aunt of Q. Yes, this it is supposed. P is supposed to be aunt of Q. P is the mother of Q. No, not necessary. Not, obviously not. P is the aunt of Q. Option C fits in. In a country of four, there are 4 cities, A, B, C, D. I would need this, north, south, west, east. B is to the east of A. A, we have B. C is to the south of B. And D is to the west of C. Let me mark like this. And A is to the north of D. Very fine. The government of 4 is planning to connect these 4 cities by road such that it is possible for a person to go from a city to any of the other 3 cities. At the same time, the government wants to ensure that the total road length is minimum. The distance between AB, BC, CD, DA are all equal to 10. That means it is a square. This is a square. It's all 10, 10, 10, 10. But we are looking out for the road. I think, let me have this. The road should be the diagonal connect. And there should be a meeting crossroad here. So you start from any city, you can go to any other city of your wish. Okay, so now we are looking for the 2 diagonals. Now for a given is square of side A, the diagonal is given by A root 2. We need 2 diagonals. That would be 2A into root 2. A is 10. So it would be 20 into root 2 is 1.414. That should be 28.28. Yes, we have this option. Option C fits in. Two buses start from the opposite points of a main road 300 km apart. Okay. The first bus runs for 50 kilometers. 50. Takes a right turn and then runs for 30 km. Here 30. It then turns left. Now moving towards south and turning left towards my right. Runs for another 50. And takes the direction back to reach the main road. Now it reaches to the main road. So that means on the main road, this bus have travelled 50 plus 50, 100 kilometers. Distance was 300. In the meantime, due to a minor breakdown, the other bus has ran only 20 kilometers along the main road. Other bus is here only 20 kilometers. What would be the distance between the 2 buses at this point? At this point, the distance between the 2 buses is, this is 200 minus 20, that is 180 kilometer. This was already 100, this is 20, or you can say 300 minus 120, that is 180 kilometer. That is in option B.